Good, happy Monday morning and happy President's Day, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this morning edition of Good Morning, New Hampshire. It is Monday, February 17, 2020. I'm Riley King, and I hope you can join us for this Monday morning edition of Good Morning, New Hampshire. Sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy this Monday edition of Good Morning New Hampshire, where we have a little bit of everything for you in this program. We're going to begin with local news. First up, police carjacking suspect dies after officer-involved shooting. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Tim Callery.
It all started around 3 o'clock Sunday in Lowell, Massachusetts. Police received a 911 call from a local restaurant stating a victim of a carjacking came into the establishment. A few hours later, that vehicle was dropped off at this BMW dealership in Nashua. The suspect then stealing an SUV from the dealership at knife point.
At that time, an employee of Tully was stabbed by the assailant.
Safety Volo in a stolen vehicle. Stolen the last 15 minutes from Nashua, New Hampshire.
Police issued a be on the lookout in Massachusetts and New Hampshire.
BMW was tracked by the dealership.
Hours later, a Massachusetts State Police trooper located the BMW in Byfield, a village in Newbury, Mass.
As they approached the suspect, and he attempted to escape by ramming the BMW into the police cruiser and also, to the state police cruiser and the Newbury Police Department cruiser as well.
Shots fired, shots fired. 417, stop me out, ambulance. Any CPAT, crime scene.
Officials say a weapon or weapons were discharged when officers approached the suspect at a gas station.
I was in the kitchen. I heard what I thought was a gunshot. And my dog usually freaks, but she went running to the door, so I looked out the window, and that's when I saw the cops over there. And then more cruisers just kept coming.
The 31-year-old suspect was pronounced dead at a Boston hospital. Officials say no officers were hurt in the shooting down in Massachusetts. As for the employee of this dealership that was stabbed, their condition is unknown at this hour. We're live here in Nashua. I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into national news. In national news, new developments after arrest of woman who was plotting to kidnap infant. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
New developments after the arrest of a Colorado woman accused of posing as a baby photographer, allegedly drugging a mother and trying to kidnap her newborn. Tonight, two more women have now come forward what they're saying about the suspect. Here's ABC's Marcy Gonzalez.
Tonight, police say this woman accused of posing as a newborn photographer in a plot to try to kidnap an infant may have tried to target multiple new mothers.
I was like, that could have been me.
Several women in Washington state coming forward after learning Juliet Parker, seen in this campaign video from a failed run for mayor of Colorado Springs last year,
Juliet Parker, candidate for mayor here,
is charged along with her 16-year-old daughter with drugging a single mom with a cupcake and attempting to take her baby, getting access by posting this ad on Facebook for free photo sessions.
She wanted a girl, and she wanted him 5 weeks and younger so she could raise it herself.
Amanda Appling says she responded to that same post, but Parker turned her down.
She informed me that she wasn't looking for a boy at the time.
But Victoria Morris, preparing for the birth of her daughter, says she got a different response, posing for this maternity shoot with Parker, then inviting her to take more photos in the delivery room.
when I saw the post about the accusations made towards her, and I messaged her and asked her if they were true, and she said, no, they're 100% not true.
Investigators finding otherwise, taking Parker into custody soon after.
I'm really thankful that she was arrested and that I'm safe and my baby's safe.
Parker's being held on attempted kidnapping and assault charges. Her daughter is also in custody tonight. Both are expected in court on Tuesday. Tom?
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for...
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into weather. Weather, sunshine returns, cooler temps expected. With more on that, let's listen to this weather video from meteorologist Kevin Skarupa.
At Beltates, customers will find everything they need for a building project. The brand names you trust to perform. And with a fleet of over 50 delivery vehicles, we deliver when and where our customers need them. Beltates Building Products. 9 locations throughout New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
Few flurries working across the mountains early this morning. Otherwise, we're looking at a good deal of sunshine out there today, with temperatures kind of seasonably cool for this time of year and pretty much right near the averages, which is temperatures in the 30s this afternoon, a few mid and upper 20s up north. Next system taking shape out of the northern plains now and will be eventually arriving during the daylight hours tomorrow. Out ahead of that today, as you will notice, temperatures will be in the 30s, could even touch 40 degrees in a couple of southern locations. At play here today will be a northwesterly wind, which at times is going to go near 15 miles an hour. It will be noticeable as we go through the afternoon. Otherwise, temperatures will be in the 20s up north with clouds and a few flurries early, giving way to partial sunshine into the afternoon. And it's that same fair sky with the wind lightening up later tonight that'll allow us to drop back between 0 and 18 overnight. That will be the colder air in place as the next system slowly approaches. A gradual increase in clouds overnight, some light snow developing late morning, early afternoon, and then a changeover to a wintry mix and or rain in southern parts of the state during the afternoon. Where this stays mostly snow through early to mid-afternoon, there is the potential of over 4 inches of accumulation, but again, this winds down later in the day, setting up clearing skies, temps in the 30s on Wednesday, and with sunshine, temperatures will be in the 20s for highs both Thursday and for Friday. Could be an extended period of fair weather heading into next weekend. Best chance of any sort of travel impact will be during the evening commute on Tuesday. Again, light snow changing to a wintry mix for southern areas out ahead of that commute, while it'll be light snow continuing to fall farther north. We're in the 30s for most today, some upper 20s up north. There'll be a breeze out of the northwest, which lightens tonight. 0 to 18 will be your overnight lows, and tomorrow we're back into the 30s as clouds thicken in the morning. Light snow initially for southern New Hampshire, changing over to a wintry mix, and then plain rain, which would have a tendency to limit a bounce. Farther north, where you stay, more snow than anything else. The potential of over 4 inches of accumulation, a general 3 to 6 inches just north of the Lakes region northward, up through the White Mountains and the Great North Woods. From there, sunshine pretty much all the way through the remainder of the forecast. After highs in the 30s on Wednesday, we drop into the 20s for Thursday and Friday.
Okay, and there you go with your weather. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into traffic. And let's take a look at your traffic map this morning and see how traffic is shaping up for this Monday morning commute. And again, it is President's Day, so some people have the day off due to President's Day, and some people have work or school. And here's a look at that traffic for you. We're seeing a lot of green roadways, and we have a few yellow spots and around New Hampshire, a bunch of yellow spots here and over here and all over here, and a couple of yellow spots over here in this part of New Hampshire. Otherwise, more of green traffic and a couple of little tiny red areas. Not too bad of a ride for this Monday morning, so that is good news, and hopefully no major issues or delays to report yet as well, and hopefully it stays that way through the day. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into sports. In sports, Sunday high school hockey. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Jason King.
At Beltates, customers will find everything they need for a building project. The brand names you trust to perform. And with a fleet of over 50 delivery vehicles, we deliver when and where our customers need them. Beltate's Building Products. 9 locations throughout New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
How about some high school hockey today? This is Goffstown hosting Portsmouth Newmarket. Grizzlies in the white and Grady Creation scores on the backhand to make it 1-0 Goffstown. In the second period, Portsmouth will even it. A nice goal here on the rebound following the play. Tied the game 1-1, but Goffstown pulled away. Jackson Burke in alone. He's going to shoot and score. Made it 6-1 after 2. Goffstown goes on to win 8-5 was the final score. The girls had the rink earlier at Sullivan Arena. This is Bedford hosting Keene, Monadnock Fall Mountain. It was 3-0 Keene in the second, centering pass to Nellie Tattersall. She made it 4-zip Keene. 4-2 in the third, but Lauren Thomas gets a goal for the Bulldogs to cut the lead to 4-3, but that's as close as they got. Tattersall scores again on the backhand. Keene, Monadnock, Fall Mountain, they get the win. 5-3 was the final.
Okay, and there you go. And also, Hanover edges Concord. Hanover heads Concord first loss of the season. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Jason King.
So I want my glasses to be unique. My girlfriend loves artists. And I need a conservative pair because her parents hate artists.
Find your perfect pair and enjoy up to 40% off lenses with a frame purchase. Schedule your eye exam at pearlvision.com.
Girls hockey tonight. Undefeated Concord hosting Hanover at the Everett Arena. Second period. Hanover gets on the board first. Natalie Moorhunt gets the goal, and visitors take a 1-0 lead. Another chance for the Marauders here, but Concord's Abby Corbett is going to make the save for the Tide. Concord outshot Hanover 23-8, but Hanover holds on for the 1-0 win. So the first loss of the season for Concord. They're now 13-1.
Okay, and there you go on that. And that does it for sports. And we're going to switch gears now, and let's go into New Hampshire life. Let's talk about your event calendar for this Monday. Winter Break Adventure Howl, 9 o'clock a.m., Geared Up Inc. The Road Not Taken, Artistic Inspiration of Poetry by Robert Frost, 9 o'clock a.m. at the Concord Public Library. MOA UNH Open Recipient, 10 o'clock a.m. at UNH Museum of Art. President's Day Magic Show, 10 o'clock a.m., sorry about that, at Jam Time. Flying Film Series Clements, 6:30 p.m. at the Flying Monkey this evening. Team Trivia, 7 p.m. at Patrick's Pub and Eatery. And Bogan's Comedy presents the Luna Theater at 7:30 p.m. And that is a look at the event calendar for this Monday. And again, as you know, it's President's Day today, and let's talk about the history of President's Day. President's Day is a federal holiday celebrated on the third Monday in February. President's Day 2020 occurs on Monday, February 17, originally established in 1885 in recognition of President George Washington. The holiday became popular, known as President's Day, after it was moved as part of 1971's Uniform Monday Holiday Act, an attempt to create more three-day weekends for the nation's workers. While several states still have individual holidays honoring the birthdays of Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and other figures, President's Day is now popular viewed as a day to celebrate all U.S. presidents, past and present. Washington's birthday. The story of the President's Day date begins in 1800 following the death of George Washington in 1799. His February 26th birthday became a primarily day of remembrance. What is closed on President's Day? As a federal holiday, many banks and schools are closed in observance of President's Day. The New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ are closed for trading on President's Day. The post offices is not open and non-essential federal workers have the day off. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into entertainment news. In entertainment news, Jennifer Lopez shares sexy bikini selfie, relaxed and recharged. Let's take a look at that video from E! News.
voices and stepping up and not being afraid to stand up for yourselves, and everything I want to pass on to not just my daughter but to all the little girls on that stage is to be proud of who you are, to speak up for yourself, to know your worth and your value, and that was the message. And I think for women everywhere, that was the message.
Okay, and there you go. And now let's take a look at your celebrity birthdays for today and see which celebrities are celebrating a birthday for today. And happy birthday to all of these celebrities. We hope they all have a wonderful birthday and a wonderful day. And thank you for joining us for this Monday edition of Good Morning New Hampshire. Have a great rest of your Monday and President's Day. And if you have today off due to President's Day, enjoy that day off today. You deserve it. And we'll see you back here later on today for Good Evening New Hampshire. And the Riley King Talk Show will be coming up soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone.